Alright, so this is what I'm getting at. So, apparently, tonight after Monday Night Raw, that a wild card rule has been announced. And this is supposedly how a wild card rule works. So, a brand new thing called the wild card rule. Basically, three superstars from a different brands, or excuse me, during the segment when Lars Sullivan's come by, which is what we're going to get into later, four superstars. So we got four superstars from different brands can come to a different brand at any given time, which means four superstars from SmackDown can go to Raw on any given time, or four Raw superstars can go to SmackDown at any given time. Now, it sounds simple, right? Except no, it's definitely not simple at all, because I'm still confused as crap tonight. I'm watching this and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I originally thought was Roman Reigns was going to come out and that was it. Nope. Daniel Bryan comes out, okay, and then Kofi Kingston comes out. And I'm like, am I watching SmackDown on Monday? Because I'm not. I'm watching Raw. I want to watch Raw. I don't want to watch SmackDown on Monday. I want to watch SmackDown on Tuesday. Pretty soon, later in the year, it's going to be Friday on Fox. So, later on tonight, as I'm waiting, first off, Raw sucked. Number two, the bookings were just embarrassing. The only good part of tonight was really the Miz and Shane McMahon segment where they were beating each other up around the limousine. But then the low blow happened. Which, let me explain what happened before. So they said, at the time, they said three. Now there's Lars Sullivan. I mean, not Lars Sullivan. What the hell? I'm tired as right now. So, there was Elias, along with Shane McMahon coming out. So, you already got three superstars like freaking Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and Kofi Kingston comes out. And then, as the night goes on further down the line, you know what I mean? There was another SmackDown superstar that came out. I forgot who it was. It wasn't Lars Sullivan, and it certainly wasn't Elias, because Elias came out. Elias definitely came out too. Elias certainly came out. I think he was the fourth. He was the fourth superstar, and by the time Elias came out, it was already too much. It was pretty much. I can't even have the words to describe just how confused and blown away I am with this bull. You know what I mean? It's terrible. It's awful. Why? You know? By the way, it was a good match until that was ruined by Shane McMahon. And then later on, you got Lars Sullivan come out and pretty much ruin the party of No Way Jose. And by the way, it was still too much. It was still too many SmackDown superstars coming. You said three. There was five. Actually, there was at least six. There was at least six. Let me get my iPad because I need to know who the other superstar is. I need to get my iPad because I'm still tired as hell. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, never mind. It was actually five, but there was still some six. There were six people, and Shane McMahon was that one. So again, even when Lars Sullivan came into the office and Vince McMahon said four, there was still already too many people. Elias was the fifth, technically, because how did they announce the fifth when Lars Sullivan came back, or the fourth? I'm still trying to wrap my. Is the brand split over? Did the brand split actually die on tonight? Dual pay-per-view was the thing, so I don't get it. And on top of all that, Raw sucked. Raw really sucked tonight. People, they were like, oh man, this was actually a good Raw. Vince McMahon was like, oh man, this is going to be the Raw of the lifetime. It sucked. It absolutely sucked. Why couldn't you just keep things simple? Brand split was working, but you decided to just screw it all up. You know when you screwed it all up? You screwed it up back after WrestleMania 33 when you decided to put the belt on Brock Lesnar, aka the part-timer, and let alone you put the belt on Jinder Mahal during that time. I remember like it was yesterday. That was a sucky pay-per-view. And since then, it's been down the drain. More NXT talents were coming up from the NXT itself, and you buried them. You're still burying them, believe it or not. Oh my gosh. You know why that's the case? You know why WWE is doing this? It's pretty simple that it's not pretty simple. It's pretty obvious they're on panic mode, and there is even a report saying that they're on panic mode right now. The viewership and ratings are not very good, even in 2019. So late last year, when Baron Corbin took over, that's when Raw, especially Raw, WWE just plummeted. It was so bad that it reached an all-time low. Probably the first time since it even started, back in the 90s. It hits the all-time low. And later the week, after the TLC pay-per-view, the authority came out and said, "We are the authority." 2019 comes, not much different. Nothing is pretty different, because that's their way of saying, please watch WWE and we'll give you the good matches. It did not happen. We are the authority. That means you listen to us. You're still not listening. Yeah, you can say Kofi is our champion, Seth Rollins our champion. What about the bookings? Bookings are still terrible. I mean, look what happened to Revival tonight. It was humiliating. You can even argue and say that WrestleMania was one of the best pay-per-views. It still didn't really compare much to NXT TakeOver New York. It was splendid. Bookings and the matches were just awesome. WrestleMania, don't get me wrong, WrestleMania was great. But there was something that's missing about it. Yeah, Kofi won. Seth Rollins won. What was the one thing that was missing? Oh, yeah. I know what it was. Nobody wanted Baron Corbin in the Kurt Angle's farewell match. Nobody. And you still let it roll on. And that's why WrestleMania was not... I can't say that it was bad, because it was good. This is what I'm going to say. It was not as good as NXT TakeOver New York. You said we are the authority. We wanted John Cena as Kurt Angle's final opponent. You did not deliver us that. Instead, you gave us Corbin. To this day, you are still out of touch with us, folks. Us, WWE Universe. And no wonder why people are leaving, you know? No wonder why some of the talent at the back are leaving. I don't mind leaving. If I was still in WWE, I'm out of here. It's obvious that you're still out of touch with us, and that's why your ratings are still terrible. I see that you're still hitting records. Pretty soon, if this wild card, whatever it's called, doesn't really capitalize on everything, guess what? You can kiss your business goodbye by the end of the year, or maybe 2020. That is my feedback on it. Maybe because I'm complaining about this wild card bull crap. What the hell is it? I'm so confused. And on top of all that, the matches were terrible. The only good match was the main event. All right. Well, with that said, I am still pretty curious of what happens tomorrow night on SmackDown. You said 4. If there's more than 4, then we have a problem. All right, this is Mirror TV signing out. Good night, everybody.